All right, so this is a suggestion via donation. The name of the song is Parables Remix by the artist Cordae featuring Eminem. Listen, guys, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Cordae. Now, I've heard of Cordae. I think that he is pretty much known for like free versing, right? Or freestyling, right? But get what I mean here, hopefully, right? I think that I've encountered him on like some of the radio shows, right? That's the extent of my knowledge of Cordae specifically, right? Now, Eminem, you know, we're here. But guys, listen, so we have the lyrics pulled up just in case we need them, all right? And now let's go ahead and check this out. Let's get it. The beat is dope, guys. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, done seen some shit within my lifetime. My light shine bright. Protect your energy from poison when them pythons strike. My first mistake was doing robberies on Nikon bikes. Watch my moves and I'ma show you what an icon like. Y'all let bygones be bygones, right? Nigga, fuck your truce, bust your move. And if that nigga touch your shoes, you better blast on them. And on my mama, nigga, I'ma get that cash on them. 100 on a dash, on them swerve. Born from the trench, you from the burbs, nigga. Fuck the early bird, nigga. I'ma get this motherfucking chicken. And if a nigga ever got a problem, nigga, we can fucking solve it on my mama, nigga.
F the early bird. I'm gonna get this chicken. All right, guys, listen. As of right now, he's okay, right? In terms of like when I heard him before, right? It was definitely on a radio show. I think I heard him one time, if I recall properly. Maybe Funkmaster Flex or something like that, guys. He was absolutely fire, guys, right? In that space, okay? This here is, he's decent, guys, right? We're still trying to figure out what's happening right now. Look, I'm here for the punches and the bars, bro. I don't know if that's his thing, right, at least. But as of right now, it's okay, guys, all right? Let's get it.
I just been itching to prove myself. I just pray throughout the struggle I don't lose myself. Glock no safety, Plaxico, I might shoot myself. They catching bullets like 2 Odells.
Plaxico, I might shoot myself. All right, bro. Yeah, the Glock, generally no safeties, guys.
Nigga, you gon' tell. Plaxico,
be careful with those.
I might shoot myself. They catching bullets like 2 Odells. And nigga, you gon' tell. But I can tell you about the time was going hard up in the paint. And I can tell you shit that other niggas can't. Let me tell you. I can
hold
tell
on,
you
guys. Hold on. I think he's telling a story, guys. It feels like a almost like like he's telling a story, almost, right? Let's continue. Let's see where this goes, actually, guys.
Time I had to drop a nigga rank, and I can tell you shit I did up off the drink. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I signed a deal for 20 bands and used that shit to get my brother out the can. Let me tell you, I can tell you about the time I had a penny in the plan. I can tell you shit, but you won't understand. Let me tell you, first and foremost, for every door that's open, the door closed. Be the nigga, take his Bordeaux, upgrade my wardrobe, and Lord knows, living like
you'll take his Bordeaux, bro? Relax. All right, they're dope. They're dope. I wish I could find some, right? But definitely we'll take them. Let that man have his, you know what I'm saying, his shine. All right. But listen, the second verse as of right now has a better vibe, feel to it than the first one did.
When the door closed, be the nigga, take his Bordeaux, upgrade my wardrobe, and Lord knows, living like this, it leads a short road, a dead end, or prison time where we was heading. Instead, when I got bread, broke it with brethren, eyes open, leave the house, move like a veteran, made a couple dollars from comers, my niggas flexing, nigga got a problem, then I can make some corrections, okay, cool, still with the same nigga since grade school, give a fuck about your shade room, when I had made room for everybody on that late move.
Okay.
Respect. That I can make some corrections. Okay, cool. Still with the same nigga since grade school. Give a fuck about your shade room when I had made room for everybody on that late moon and word the race room. Had to bring the motherfucking schwank on them. And I ain't even wanna had to blank on them. That lamb truck got a full tank on them. But a nigga better not look at me wrong. It's certain shit that I can't say on this song. But let me tell you, nigga. I can tell you about.
All right, listen, so for the most part, this just seems to be about, you know, his overall life and him, you know, being like, oh, look at how macho and manly I am, type of thing. Don't mess with me because this will happen to you, type of verse here, guys. All All right, there's obviously a place for that in hip hop, and it's a respectable place, right? Without a doubt. But yeah, all right, let's continue, guys. No complaints.
By the time was going hard up in the paint, and I can tell you shit that other niggas can't. Let me tell you, I can tell you by the time I had to drop a nigga rank, and I can tell you shit I did up off the drink. Let me tell you, I can tell you by the time I signed a deal for 20 bands and used that shit to get my brother out the can. Let me tell you, I can tell you by the time I had a penny in the...
That's real though. We'll say though, right? Like, I mean, if he signed a deal and his signing deal, in a sense, his bonus was going to be $20K. And then he literally just turned around and instead of investing in specifically his family, right? Well, he did. I guess technically he did because he got his brother out of jail. But all right, it's unfortunate, guys.
Tell you shit I did up off the drink. Let me tell you, I can tell you by the time I signed a deal for 20 bands and used that shit to get my brother out the can. Let me tell you, I can tell you by the time I had a penny in the plan. I can tell you shit, but you won't understand. Let me tell
I've
you,
seen some shit within my lifetime. At one time, I can still remember just how bad I used to want 5 mics. My biggest dream was just to make it in the unsigned hype.
Unsigned hype. He used to want 5 mics. This is referring to obviously the Source magazine, Benzino, right? Yeah, I definitely don't think he would want that now, guys. He starts out by saying, "I remember the time when I used to want it." Well, he doesn't want that now for a fact, guys, right? Nor does he want to be in the unsigned hype. I don't know why there were times when that mattered, right? And unfortunately nowadays, even for other artists, it just shouldn't matter, guys. All right. Just give you guys a heads up. All right, let's get it.
Remember just how bad I used to want 5 mics. My biggest dream was just to make it in the unsigned hype. It's so hard for me to fathom this was once my life. Should I make you wanna cop out like a plea deal? So I treat you beat like it's Tekashi.
Cop out like a plea deal.
Hard for
and then Tekashi.
Me to fathom this was once my life. Should I make you wanna cop out like a plea deal? So I treat you beat like it's Tekashi. Spit on that bitch like Big Mill. My addiction got me weak-willed.
Tekashi met up with Meek Mills at some type of event, right? And for example, the best security that you generally want are off-duty police, right? I'm gonna be honest; they generally know the laws better than security guards that are not versed in the law, right? They can get you arrested. You get what I mean here? So Tekashi saw Meek Mills with his security guards. His security guards were off-duty police officers. So he basically started, saying that Meek Mills was walking with the police. All right. Meek Mills then turns around and then spits on him. Okay. So that's literally what he's saying right here, guys. I spit on that bitch like Meek Mills. Obviously, he's calling Tekashi 6ix9ine a bitch. The actual the bar right above it, right? I'll make you want to cop out. And I'm thinking that also is referencing the fact that Tekashi did say that Meek Mills is basically a cop, right? Keep that in mind. All right, so it seems like a nice little setup there, guys. All right, let's get it.
Make it in the unsigned hype. It's so hard for me to fathom this was once my life. Should I make you wanna cop out like a plea deal? So I treat you beat like it's Tekashi. Spit on that bitch like Big Mill. My addiction got me weak-willed. I'm relapsing, I think I can't seem to stop eating beat pills. And Dr. DRE, he still keeps on giving me refills. Send him at me.
Relapse Refill, referring to the deluxe version of his Relapse album, most likely. Beat pills. Being that Eminem was once an addict, right? Well, I guess you can never get out of your addiction in the sense you can just, you're always an addict. If you understand what I'm saying here, even if you're no longer abusing, I think you're still an addict. You have the addict mentality, right? So if Dr. Dre is giving him a beat pill, that's the pill that he's actually taking. Referring to also the beat pill Bluetooth headset that came out in like the 2011, 12, or somewhere in that range, guys. The beat pill, specifically made by Beats by Dre. So solid, guys. Let's get it.
Can't seem to stop eating beat pills. And Dr. DRE, he still keeps on giving me refills. Send him at me. Militant indiscriminately. Women and men and little kids, senior citizens, to the sick is empty. With Gen Z into a frenzy, but no gift is in me. I'm stingy, and that is the motherfucking difference between them and me. That's the
Put Gen Z into a frenzy. Yeah, Gen Z was consistently trying to cancel him. I do feel like something in this specific bar is kind of going over my head, like immediately. Okay, I'll tell you, maybe you guys can help me out in the comments, guys. I whipped Gen Z into a frenzy, but there's no give, but no give is in me. I'm stingy, right? Over my head, bro. I know that Gen Z's trying to cancel him, and Gen Z absolutely goes crazy over Eminem's content because of the things that he says, right? There's no give in me, I'm stingy. I don't know, guys. I'm lost on that specific thing. All right, but we're here. Let's continue.
Give what is in me, I'm stingy, and that is the motherfucking difference between them and me. That's the reason I'm in my Louis Vuitton. What am I? Gorier than Eva Long. Yeah.
Gorier than Eva Long. Gorier than Eva Long. Gorier than Goria? Guys, what's happening here? I know that Eva Long was in a she was in a horror movie. Maybe she's referencing the movie Visions. I think that she was in, guys, potentially.
In me, that's the reason I'm in my Louis Vuitton. What am I? Gorier than Eva Long. Yeah. This rap shit is something that you'll never see me at, like senior prom. What I mean's the bars higher than Cheech and Chong. When you
higher than Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong is that movie set. I think they were also musicians. They were definitely always intoxicated on marijuana, guys, definitely. So he's higher. If he's higher than Cheech and Chong, he's high, bro.
See me at like senior prom. What I mean's the bars higher than Cheech and Chong. When you give them each a bong, I call my stanza fan club, cause whoever it's unleashed upon fucking beats upon like police batons. Y'all are window shoppers, bunch of peeping toms.
Y'all are window shoppers, a bunch of peeping toms, bro. You always just want to look, right? You don't want to commit to anything, right? You don't want to do business, right? No. You just want to look. Gawk, bro. All right, let's get it.
Beats upon like police batons. Y'all are window shoppers, bunch of peeping toms. Still got that bullseye on my back, red dot on my head, yeah, blood on my hands. For some of the rhymes that I've said, police squad in the task. Got him hot on my trail, like my stepfather with the belt. I got SWAT on my ass, I was painfully shy.
Police, SWAT. So those connections there. But police are hot on my trail, like my stepfather with a belt. That means that the police are following behind him, like his stepfather used to beat him, right? And swat his bottom, most likely, right? Also referring to the police, the SWAT teams, right? So, all right, solid. Let's get it.
I'm hot on my trail, like my stepfather with the belt. I got SWAT on my ass. I was painfully shy. Now I'm proud of myself, like Obama's kids. I came out of my shell, and I can promise.
I used to be shy, then I came out of my shell. All right, yeah, 'cause to come out of your shell is to basically change your life in a way that is positive, referencing maybe a time in your life when you were stuck in a. Let me just rephrase this off because I don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, to come out of your shell, right, just means to change your life from a time in your life, right, when you were stuck in a certain way, maybe, right? To come out of your shell is kind of that. I'm trying to explain the idiom, guys. Ugh. Idioms are weird to explain, always, right? Either way, but he's saying he's proud of himself. He came out of his shell like Obama's kids, because Obama's kids also came out of Michelle. Solid. That's double entendres.
Now I'm proud of myself, like Obama's kids. I came out of my shell, and I can promise this on my mama. Shit, no, regardless, bitch. Here we go. Every single word to be true, so without further ado, it's return of the roof. It's more murderous than Mook.
Murder Mook. It's more murderous than Mook. Referring to Murder Mook, a battle rapper, guys. Amazing battle rapper at that.
Every single word to be true, so without further ado, it's return of the roof. It's more murderous than Mook. So what you're gonna do? Think I'm allergic when I point this motherfucking burner at you. I throw
allergic, achoo, as he sneezes. You're gonna think he's allergic when he points this MFing burner, right, referring to a gun, right? Maybe a burner gun potentially, like a high point, a shitty high point gun, right? Shots fired, bro. Literally. Anyway, guys. So when I point this burner at you, at you, basically. You get it? Let's get it.
Turn of the roof is more murderous than Mook is. So what you're gonna do? Think I'm allergic when I point this motherfucking burner at you. I throw shade, it'll be curtains for you.
I throw shade, it'll be curtains for you. Curtains give shade. Also, at the same time, I talk shit, and the amount of shit that I talk is gonna end you, bro. It'll be curtains for you, bro. All right, we're here.
Guess so what you're gonna do? Think I'm allergic when I point this motherfucking burner at you. I throw shape, it'll be curtains for you. Pray for the birds to get through birth of a new word. Send me who's determined to do permanent damage with the words that I threw birds up you. I'm referred to as Zeus, circling you like I'm a vulture.
I think this is referencing the song Zeus. He says something like that in the chorus, guys. Bird's eye view, something, guys. Zeus. Basically, that's the reference I think he's referring to here. The song Zeus itself. All right. Also, at the same time, yeah, of course, if you were Zeus, you would definitely have a bird's eye view of everything on Earth, guys.
Me who's determined to do permanent damage with the words that I threw birds up you. I'm referred to as Zeus, circling you like I'm a vulture. Features are tournaments, I turn them into turning me loose. It's like verbal abuse, language hurtful to use, cursing at you. Made a couple of mistakes that occurred in my youth. Jumped a hurdle or two word, but I'm through with telling you about the food stamps and the government cheese and how we used to get school lunches for free. Already told you about the holes up in my pony shoes and rustler jeans when it was mother, little brother, and me. I told you about being kicked out 20 degrees, no money to eat. About the thrift stores and being piss poor. The Christmases ma had gifts for us when bro and me discovered that she.
He's talking about when he says "I already told you," he kind of already did, guys, right? I think it was a song where he basically wrote a letter to his mother or something like that. What's the name of it, guys? Headlights. Yeah, in the song Headlights, he's just basically regurgitating this the same story here. All right.
Was wrapping shit up around the house to stick it under the tree. Damn.
All right, we're here. Dope. No complaints, guys. Listen. So my encounter here with Cordae, it's okay, right? Like the first verse was okay. The chorus itself also is okay. The second verse definitely picked up a whole lot, and I mean that thoroughly, guys. Just in terms of his delivery and this overall, wordplay, right? It was great. Eminem's verse is fire. No complaints here, guys. Bars, guys. We're here for the bars, all right? Fully aware, Cordae's sound is great. I will say that the sound is great, but I don't think that it makes a good breakdown, right? But either way, guys, listen. Let me know in the comments on the next thing I should be listening from Eminem. Right, and we'll get into that as soon as we possibly can. All right, listen, you guys all have an amazing day. All right, enjoy it thoroughly.